somewhere in the 60s, there was a war of which you should know, called the Biafran War. And how many people, several dozens of Igbos, were killed?
Abusia Kwaku Anne aba bontin aba be chire nsemu aba make things clear to everyone. Sisi amene ka say Kwaku Anne is one of the biggest radio presenters makes me akasin chino. They are the people who think about the country Ghana. Yes, because Kwaku Anne is not part of the people who always work with their stomach. No. Because this Igbos and Ghana for Nigeria must go protest 24/7 there 24/7 yejina online yejina TikTok yejina Facebook yejina YouTube can ho asem catch President John Dramani Mahama say also on deporting this so-called Igbo king and Nigeria for free mine mu due to criminal activities ni niam bi omo ya na uniam ebo adwene ntiase so ba ene Kwaku Anne aba ya ade bia onua ebo adwen ene ntiase so ebebo ransom but before ebebo ransom no message so be like na wa share no follow page no so my call YouTube na search Star Ghana TV. Yes, o search Star Ghana TV obeja no YouTube oko Facebook nso Star Ghana TV, TikTok Star Ghana TV what I share and your backup account no and also your official Star Ghana TV ni nyina no obeja video ni bi wo ho no ahwe by full video no ye be upload e wo YouTube na FFF mumie mo ransom no mu so mo be kai one radio presenter oya juma o Joy FM e ba bontin be bisa Ga Mantse sintin adentina ana tumi be no wa e wo say on country the so-called Igbo king sinchino man on performing the Yam Festival. And when na Kwaku Anne abe chire nshim abe school this radio presenter ono di nefunam. Yes, this radio presenter make an once be adwuma Emma Joy FM and as well I think they are multimedia for about Joy that side wa. Now this guy no I don't know what is wrong with him because said Dr. Kwame Nkrumah ekuden edi ne yefunu to ho ene ne body ne kra to ho DJ o my konkro Ghana ma wo ene wonso no watimi abenya platform now obi nso since no obi free ne man so emra mesel my konkro Ghana you this guy from nowhere etimi si abontin timi fu simpie ni apa bisa Ga Mantse ho Ga Mantse. My question is, Senke ya sante hine nka commande sa nka this guy obetimi aba abontin aba be question ana say doma hina na ase bia other chief b and ase other king b and a commande sa nka obetimi aba abontin aba question ana. It looks like as ya fa niema bibia normal and people are those who are having the platform no are misusing the platform instead of some of the platform no be adwuma papa no they are misusing the platform and these are some of the peoples abuja and some of the doors me person me kasa kwa chire because in page no for kaku ejinu Kwaku Anne me yanko Kwaku Anne aso ye ne yanko tie nsema o bisa any senior o sifa educated this guy oya adwuma Joy FM ne yanko tie no e ba e di aka nyina be so me so be like no wa share no follow page no so Star Ghana TV to the whole year.
They give us historical antecedents and walk us through the path. What is it? The Igbos, before Igbos, not Igbos, somewhere in the 60s, there was a war of which you should know, called the Biafran War. And how many people, several dozens of Igbos were killed against the backdrop of said, the Igbos are trying to what? Establish a state within a state. And where is this done? You should answer the question. They want to build a state within a state. They want to have their own currency. They want to completely have everything. How can this be back in Nigeria? Nigeria is made up of what? 36 states. But the question we should be asking, why is it that the Igbos want to have their own state? So this brought about a civil war and thousands and millions of Igbos were killed. And ever since, the Igbos have not relinquished on this one. This so-called enviable kind of agenda. Now they mean to be said, everywhere they will go, they are going to simply establish their what? Their thrones, their hegemonies, and their what? Preponderance, traditional preponderance. And do you think, when the attention of Ghana was brought to this, it is about we Ghanaians to just keep quiet and watch them, that before we realize, part of Ghana's land have become what? Igbos. By extension, the Igbos are marrying Ghanaians. They are having children with them and many more. So in the name of cultural diversity, which you guys claim it is nothing, there's nothing wrong with. But by the time we know, they have taken over our political system, our traditional system, and everything. And Ghanaians may have no say in anything. Like, seriously? Kwaku Anne of Joy FM in your panel, you need to be schooled well, and you need to know what you have to know. And I dream the yeah. Now, my chums, go and research properly. Go, understand you're a law student. Go and educate yourself very well. Nobody is against the Igbos, or Nigerians. But fundamentally, what is going on is pretty much more you and Ernesto. Ernesto is a very good friend. But I think Ernesto exposed his ignoramuses this evening on your show. They claim they know, yet they are swimming in their own pool of ignoramuses. And for me, I'm again asking the very last question. At what point Joy FM now finds it very, very comfortable to be discussing Ghana-Nigerian tie? I'm asking you. At what Joy FM, all the media houses in Ghana have quiet. The only journalists I'm seeing hearing them is one, what's the name of Kojo Dixon of Angel FM, fantastic guy, doing fantastic, and Efia Poku of Needs FM. The rest of the journalists, consider all the 16 regional capitals, media houses in Ghana, including Joy FM, you are quiet. Joy FM has remained quiet. My question is, why tonight Joy FM finds it very comfortable to be discussing the issues? You know why? I know one of your guys, Andy Dusty, and his relationship with. But I stand to not to go in there because I love you guys there. But the manner in which Joy FM want to handle this issue, me, I'm taking it to be like, Charlie, it's the very first time you guys are coming into this equation. Do your research properly, or else I can assure you it will go bad and fatal. But if you care to know, tonight we are giving the Chukwudi guy a momentum and a time ultimatum to leave Ghana. And let Chukwudi dare. Let Chukwudi dare and say he's calling the bluff. And let's see how it's going to go tonight. Well, tonight on the front line, together with Dr. Hassan Ayaraga, we will state authoritatively, categorically, the final roadmap leading to the deadline for the self-styled and embattled Chukwudi Jude. As the countdown begins from tonight, the clock is ticking for him to leave this country before the unexpected unfolds. Unfolds and draws him into a state of unknown and finally into the abyss. The countdown begins tonight. Let Chukwudi Jude play around this and let's see how it goes. Now, before Dr. Alhaji Hassan Ayaraga joins me, let's take a moment to trace the genesis of all this. Indeed, what brought this self-styled and embattled Chukwudi Jude into the picture. Answer na doc be join me. Yamo 1 or 2 video be nchirawo. Hwekwanya papai Chukwudi ne nsem ne start no free him. Eba ne say no be right equation mo. No no mpo na na ese wo ye ohene ana. Nti he no free. Well, somebody has also done a very good research.